What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for an all signs and any signs. Does it resonate? What matters is if the reading resonates. Okay, I love y'all. Don't forget that there will be an extended to this in the links in the description. So thanks for your like, share, subscribes. Your donations, love. They keep the lights on here in the studio. So I appreciate you. If you would like a private session with me, nourishhilllive.com is my website. The only way you can get it is to go to my website. Links are pinned in the description. All right. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Things not working out. What's going on here? Nine of Cups reversed. Not feeling emotionally fulfilled in this situation. Four of Swords. Not, oh man, feeling restless. Not feeling at all happy about this. Feeling restless. Page of Swords reversed. Just spying on, trying to figure out what's going on. Some of you may be spying on this person, trying to figure out what they're doing or why things aren't working out. What's up? Okay, could be a third party situation. Doesn't have to be. This could be you're dating somebody new and things aren't working out. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Things are just delayed. They're stuck. They're not improving. They're not moving forward. Could be a Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Six of Pentacles reverse. Dang, just things are not balancing out. I've also got Libra. All right, so this is not looking great. All right, so it looks like a lot of you may be feeling very, whomever this is going to resonate for. Of course, my intentions are always to get the messages to those people that need the messages most. The ones that are like in the happy, fluffy bunny, amazing stages, amazing relationships, great. They don't need tarot. They're not on here looking for advice. I am here to give advice and the readings to those people who really find themselves stuck in a place, and this is stuck in a place. You could be dealing with a third party. You could be dating this person and just things are not improving. Nothing is working. It's not, there's no equal give and take. There's no emotional fulfillment. You're feeling restless. You're feeling alone, basically. Lonely. Alone. Nothing is improving. Some of you might just be dating and there's not one specific person. This is kind of like I'm just out here dating. I'm open to dating, but nothing is working out. Nothing is going anywhere. I'm like, why is everything delayed? Nothing is working. And it's kind of like I don't know what else to do. So there's a Five of Cups reverse and a Judgment reverse on this. It says you're tired. You're overwhelmed. Like, is it judgment time? Did you make the right call? Some of you might be feeling like you didn't make the right decision, that you made a bad decision. Okay. Well, don't carry that around with you because that could be a really heavy burden. Okay. A lot of you are not wanting to talk to this person anymore, or you don't want to carry this burden anymore. Some of you are open to love and dating. It's like, how long? How much longer? Well, a lot of you are tired because it's been so long. You may have been single for a long time. You know, am I making the right choices? Am I doing the right things? Am I dating the right people? Don't beat yourself up. You could be there all day doing that. You could be there for a couple years doing that too. It's more about elevating the energy for yourself, you know. What advice can I give you in regards to this? I don't even know if there's going to be an extended to this. Okay, so just get busy focusing on, you know, your work and your job and your money. Okay, and the right thing will come to you when you're ready. A lot of you are restless, just restless, because things aren't working out for you. You end up giving more in relationships and getting less in return. Okay. And if you see that, you understand it, you're less likely to get involved with the wrong people. So for those of you that are out here dating and you're just like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. It's not the first person that comes along isn't always the right one. The 20th person. It's about getting your mindset right, getting your heart right, and not fixating on the things that are going wrong. Okay? Let's focus on what can go right. First things first is we got to be aware. You're not observing things correctly. So some of you are out here that you're lonely. You're unhappy that you're lonely, that you're single. I get it. Been there, done that. But you got to be fine on your own and not take yourself to an unhappy place. Because if you are really feeling down and depressed and sad and lonesome and lonely and lost, consider counseling and therapy. Because you got to get your emotions right. You're not balanced. You're not balanced. The Wheel of Fortune is delaying things for you because you got to get yourself into balance. Okay? When you are in an emotional state like this, depression, sadness, that loneliness, you will make bad decisions. You will date the wrong people. Okay? And it's okay. A lot of times we don't want to be lonely, so we overgive to people. We want something to work out, but we end up finding people that just want to be friends with benefits, or they don't balance with us, or they breadcrumb us, okay? And you got to see the truth in this. Once you see the truth in this, or start realizing that if it's not making you happy, if it's not fulfilling your cups, first of all, nobody else should make you happy. You should be happy regardless. And if you start tanking emotionally when you're with somebody and it starts depleting you, that should be your first clue, or a clue that something's not right. Why isn't it right? Because I'm being breadcrumbed. I'm not getting an equal balance here. I'm not getting what I want or what I need from this situation. Okay? Sometimes you don't even have to say anything to anybody. You have the choice to date someone or not. Simple as that. And if it's not checking off all your boxes, or you're feeling emotionally withdrawn, emotionally depleted, sad, depressed, lonesome, lonely, then perhaps it's not the connection for you. That's not a soul bond. It's definitely not it's definitely not being with a person that is wanting the same things you want. This could be somebody that's already in another connection or doesn't want a connection. This could be somebody who's not interested in nurturing a connection. This could be somebody, or these could be somebody's that aren't interested in returning the love. They're not a nurturer. They're not a loving nurturing person. So in this energy, if you are sad, lonely, lost, depleted, depressed, that kind of thing, you will attract people who will continually deplete you emotionally. Okay, so it's very important to get yourself to a happy place, feeling good again, before you start dating. All right, counseling and therapy for some of you. Others of you, hey, let's just go out with friends and family for a little while, lift up that energy, get out of that negative place. But if you seriously have depression and sadness, can't break free from it, counseling and therapy, please. And again, for some of you, it's you keep meeting these people that breadcrumb you because, well, they're either got a wife or a husband at home, or they're not interested in the same things you are. It's very important to slow your roll in dating. Slow down. Date mentally. Talk to people. Find out what they want. And when they tell you what they want, listen. Don't try and force them into dating you if they're not interested. It's time to start listening and paying attention and observing what people are saying. Okay? So when you're dating these people and you're saying you don't make wise decisions, or you don't make good choices in dating, and you don't date the right people, or you date the wrong people all the time, whatever, it's about observing. And if you are interested in learning how to date and paying attention to red flags and mirroring somebody and observing when dating. I have a course, an online course that I'll be rolling out very soon. It's almost complete. Had some setbacks last week because my oldest child got sick, but it's going to be rolling out soon. And if you would like it, please drop that you're interested in it in the comment section down below, and I will make sure that I get the information to you. I'll send you the link, okay? Because I would like for everybody to know how to pay attention to the red flags, okay? And it's not so much the red flags, it's the orange ones too. It's the yellow ones. Like what? You know? Pay attention. It's all you got to do. Listen, and you will be less stressed out, okay? So you have to have strong boundaries here, all right? And that's all there is to it. A lot of you have no boundaries or weak boundaries, or you don't stand by your boundaries. And if you had boundaries, you would stop walking back to the shit that keeps stressing you out, or continually going back to relationships that stress you out, or dating people that stress you out and cause you loneliness, lonesomeness, sadness, okay? You got to have strong boundaries like the Emperor. You got to start paying attention to what people are saying. People will tell you who they are. You'll see who they are. You can tell whether or not somebody wants to be in a relationship because they won't improve the relationship. Okay? So you got to be able to hold on, hold back, and hold on to those goodies, especially when you're not getting the information that you need. When you know somebody is not telling you the truth, or when they're being secretive, or that they're out here catting around or playing around, or they just want to live the free life, you let them go live the free life. There will be somebody that comes along as a spouse that wants to be with you. Okay? But the longer you spend, some of y'all could spend a year or two dancing around with these fools before you realize that they're not the person that you want. You got to start learning how to see these people sooner. Okay? And the sooner you start recognizing these patterns, or you start recognizing instead of like, oh my God, they're so gorgeous. I want what I want. I want what I want. No, or you get physically attracted to them and you start jumping into bed right away. Slow your roll. Be the Emperor on the chariot. Have those strong boundaries before you start moving into anything quick, fast, and in a hurry. You have two choices: stop or go. And you can pace this chariot. That's all you got to do. You got to observe what they say, have strong boundaries, and stand behind your boundaries, and don't do anything quickly. Pace the relationship, because you're looking for whether or not somebody has other options, whether or not somebody's juggling you, whether or not somebody's holding back in their heart space, whether or not somebody's possibly married or in another connection, whether or not somebody is willing to love you back. Do they even want love? Do they believe in love? Do they hold grudges for past relationships? Do they hold grudges against the past? Do they hate their past exes? Do they always have something negative to say about their exes? Y'all got to pay attention to this shit. This is dating 101 right here. You know? Stay balanced in your emotions. Get balanced in your emotions, and don't allow these people to take you off of your balance, okay? When you place yourself as the CEO and the boss of your life experience, you won't be knocked off balance. Very, very little. You can have emotions. You can be very deeply loving, but you don't have to tell everybody what you're thinking, and you don't have to tell everybody what you're observing, and you don't have to tell everybody how you're feeling. Okay? If you are feeling like these people are stressing you out, they're not fighting for a relationship, they're juggling you, they continually keep you confused, they're not sharing their emotions, they're not wanting to nurture a relationship, they don't want kids and you do, whatever it may be, you don't have to fight for the relationship either. You can cut ties with it very quickly, and you can leave them behind, okay? Because that's what an emperor would do. An emperor is serious. And if you are serious about dating and you don't want to look like a fool, or you want to get out of this energy of being emotionally depressed and tanked every time you date somebody, It's time for you to have this epiphany. I've just taken you to school. Okay? This is dating 101. I've just taken you to school. These are not relationships that are meant to last. And I want you to bust up those fantasies. If you're sitting there like, oh my God, it's going to be my dream come true. I'm happily ever after. We're going to have 20 kids. When you first meet somebody or within the first 3 months, you need to actually hold on to your boundaries and you need to be the boss. You need to be the CEO. Okay? A lot of us fantasize and we get locked into these fantasies and we get all those chemicals rushing through us, those love chemicals. You need to be aware of what's happening in the connection at all times, regardless of the chemicals. Okay? Slow the connections down. Okay? Don't give in to the sex right away. Don't fall in love right away. Clearly determine if it is for you or if it is not for you. Don't be waiting for people that aren't communicating with you and aren't moving relationships forward. Okay? If they're not taking any action, you shouldn't be waiting. Okay? You are an attractor, male or female. You need to get yourself into attraction mode. I'm not chasing anybody. I'm not codependent. I'm not going after anybody. If you want me, you show me, you prove it to me. Okay? And only then will I invest. Because this is a lot of the problem here. This is what keeps you in the unhappy zone. This is what keeps you in the loneliness zone. You are codependent upon other people to make you happy, or you chase people and then overgive to them, and then that in turn fucks you up. Well, you have a new opportunity here to change that. You have a new way of relationshiping that we just spelled out for you today. So you have a choice. Do you want to stay with struggle love, or do you want to start this new way of dating? It's up to you. Take the journey, take the path. It's up to you. It's your decision. Okay? Your decision. Yeah. Do you want to let go of the devils, the fears, the negative connections, the toxic connections? You know, a lot of you aren't listening to your intuition. You don't listen to your intuition, you end up getting your heart broke. Okay? And then you end up staying stuck with these wordsmiths. You end up staying stuck with these people who fill your head with fucking fantasy, love bomb you. You know, love bombers only affect those people that can be love bombed. If you're loving yourself fully and you're aware of what these people's tricks are, they won't affect you. You'll be able to just move right through this stuff easily. You won't be affected. But if you're lonely, lonesome, and lost, you are more than likely to fall into a love bomber's trap immediately. You will also fall into the trap of someone who is emotionally avoidant. Why? Because you're going to want to make them love you. You're going to want to make them love. It's kind of a trick. It's a sensory thing. I don't know. Psychologically speaking, I don't know. It's like I can make them love me. I can get them to love me. I have so much love that I can make them love me. No, you can't. Someone who is emotionally avoidant will always be emotionally avoidant unless they want to change. So let's try a different route. First of all, let's be good on our own without anyone else. Let's love ourselves wholly and completely without anyone else. Let's work on ourselves and get ourselves shined up and looking good and being content where we are at with what we've got, not needing another person. And let's go out and have some fun. Let's date differently. Okay? Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. Like, share, subscribe, and I would love your donations, energy exchanges so much. Thank you so much. And if you would like a private session with me, links in the description, nourishheallive.com. Only way you can get one is through my website. Namaste.